it's Reagan and welcome to the start of another weekend reading vlog. So it is actually Saturday, which is a little unusual because I start these vlogs on Friday usually, but I have a reason. And that is I actually got food poisoning really late Thursday night, technically Friday morning, so I was very sick through Thursday and then on Friday, but I'm feeling much better now on Saturday, and I really wanted to vlog this weekend because it's a super exciting weekend. As I said, today is Saturday, but tomorrow Clay and I are waking up really early and I'm so happy I'm feeling better, and we're going up to Sleepy Hollow and doing so many Halloween things. I'm so pumped. So I'm really glad I'm on the mend. But that being said, I do have Monday off as well, so this was a long weekend anyway, so I think hopefully we should be fine in regards to content. But yeah, this is actually also a big weekend. I'm watching a pregame right now because it's Texas OU weekend, and if you didn't know, I went to the University of Texas, so big rivalry happening as well. That's why Clay isn't home. While I'm feeling better, I didn't feel like it would be a good idea to go out to, you know, a sports bar and watch the game. So I'm just being responsible, getting myself all ready because I really want to go to Sleepy Hollow, so I'm prioritizing my health over like everything else. That being said, let's talk about what I want to read this weekend. So my main priority is actually one book, and that is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This book is actually over 700 pages long, very long, but I'm actually reading the illustrated edition of it. I'm currently on page 140 something in the illustrated edition, which equates to about page 230. So I have a good chunk of the way read, but I still have about 500 pages left. I'm actually flying through this pretty quickly, obviously because it's Harry Potter, and I'm obviously loving this illustrated edition. I've been so excited for it, so I'm super pumped it's here. So I'm going to prioritize reading this throughout the weekend. From there, I don't really know what I'm going to pick up. Obviously, if I finish this, I'll be really happy because that'll be a lot of pages read, but if by some miracle I'm able to finish this and then read something else, I'm not quite sure what that something else is going to be. So I'm just going to focus on this and I'll figure out the rest later. Isn't that right, Matilda? But yeah, I'm just sitting in the living room, have some pregame on. They're at the Texas State Fair. How I miss all that fried food. Not right now, but just like in general. And I've just been doing some picking up. So I am going to turn the sound back on, watch this, and then I'm going to start reading and continue to hang out with this one. Clay will be home in a couple hours. Well, not a couple, when the game's over. But yeah, just wanted to check in and say hi and start the vlog because hi. I'm so excited for Sleepy Hollow. I'm so happy I'm feeling better. I'm glad it's not the flu. I'm glad it was just kind of like a 24-hour bug, but but yeah, all right. Welcome. All right, I've been watching football for a little while. The first half is almost over. I also finished editing my video, which is really exciting, and that is going to be uploaded. But now I'm going to jump right back into Harry Potter. I'm at the part where the schools are about to arrive. I will say this illustrated edition has been interesting. This is 440 pages. The actual book is 735. There are obviously illustrations, but I would say maybe at least in the beginning, there's definitely less illustrations than previous ones. I mean, obviously this book is so much longer than the first three, so I was expecting that. But the illustrations that are here are so beautiful, and I've been really enjoying it a lot. But yeah, so I'm gonna jump right back in, get to reading. But yeah, there's a lot more pages that are like, let's see, this, which are like, wow, I'm reading a textbook again. I'm back in college. But yeah, really no true complaints, but I guess that's just something to keep in mind if you guys have been reading these illustrated editions as well. But yeah, this is a really nice Sunday. It's actually a really beautiful day outside. It's like sunny and chilly, which is always nice. But you know, I'm gonna stay inside instead. I think I'm gonna try my hand at a cup of coffee, but I first wanted to show off. Oh, she stopped being all cute and sleepy. Well, give her 5 minutes and she'll fall back asleep, but just a little snuggly pup in her furry blanket. Queen of the North. I'm making myself what I think is an Americano. Also, I got this new rug for the kitchen. $20, friends. $20. I'll leave a link below. Rugs USA. That's where I get all my rugs. So cheap and so cute. $20. admire it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my coffee now. Matilda loves to lay in the sun. She'll find little patches of sun and she'll just nap and nap and nap and nap in them. And all of her toys. Where she is and where she sleeps, all of her toys in her bowl must follow. Isn't that right, Matilda? Texas lost, but it's fine because OU still sucks. But I'm gonna sit down and do a bit more reading. I read about 30 pages sitting down while watching the game here and there, but then honestly I was mostly just paying attention to the game. But now the game is over, so I'm going to commit much more time and energy into this now. Clay should also be on his way home soon. I don't think we have any big plans for tonight. He has a work call later, so I know he has to stick around. And then I think we're just gonna watch a movie, particularly maybe the one with Matthew McConaughey in it. It's escaping my brain. You know, the space one, Interstellar. I've never seen it before and Clay loves it. And there's a new space movie that came out this year with Brad Pitt and he's refusing to let me see it before I see Interstellar. So that's what I'm thinking we're gonna do tonight, and just kind of lay low. And then tomorrow we're waking up really early and going to Sleepy Hollow. You guys don't even know how extra I'm gonna be. Not only am I just so excited about, well, the fall stuff, I'm gonna bring so many outfits. My Instagram is gonna be fire. So follow me on there if you haven't. In fact, I'm actually going to, I have to run an errand. I have to go to CVS, and so I'm also gonna walk over to Urban Outfitters because there are some, like, I wanna get a cute Halloween t-shirt to wear tomorrow. I'm hoping to find like the Peanuts. There's like this junk food clothing Peanuts shirt with like all the characters on it with like pumpkins. It's really cute. So I'm gonna go try to see if they have it there. But first I'm gonna get some Harry Potter reading in and then I'll bring you along to Urban Outfitters and see if we can find it. Read another 40 pages of Harry Potter, but I'm gonna run out now and do my errands. One of them is like a real errand. The other one is I really want to find a Halloween t-shirt. So we're gonna head out now. All right, wish me luck on my mission. Sold out of the Peanuts t-shirt, but I did find something that was really cute. I'll show you when we get back. All right, I am back home. Unfortunately, they were sold out of the t-shirt, but I did find something I thought was almost exactly what I was looking for. Just a little warmer, essentially. And it is this Peanuts sweatshirt, which I thought was really cute. And then I bought a headband, this velvet yellow headband to wear with it tomorrow in Sleepy Hollow. I thought this would be like a cute little look. Plus this was really soft and comfortable and I really love crew neck sweatshirts more than most things. I wear them a lot. So generally successful. Sad I couldn't get that t-shirt, but you know, we pivoted. All right, I'm gonna sit back down and continue reading. I read a good chunk before I ran out and read my errands. I don't know how much I've read in relation to actual book pages, which is what I'm using as a marker, so I'll check on that later. But in terms of where I'm at in the story, I last checked in, the people were just arriving, and now I'm actually at the first task. So that's exciting. It's interesting because book 4 is the one that I've watched the most, like the movie for some reason. It's like one of my go-to movies, and it's not because it's my favorite movie, it's just like smack dab in the middle, so it's like not so intense where you're sad or scared the whole time, but like everyone's a little older, so for some reason that's the one I tend to watch a lot, and maybe it's just on TV the most when I like randomly stumble upon Harry Potter marathons. But it's the book I read the least, probably because I've seen the movie the most, so it's like those things are probably correlated. Regardless though, it's really great to give it a reread because there's obviously a lot of stuff the movie leaves out, and because I haven't read it in so long, there's just like small things I'm picking up here and there that I'm really pumped about. I'm actually also going to put on old Survivor. I'm so ridiculous when it comes to Survivor, but I'm so excited for season 40, which is all winners season, that I'm rewatching some really important seasons. One that I watched like in the very beginning of my Survivor watching, so I want to rewatch for like better context. And so yeah, so I'm watching Heroes vs. Villains season 20 right now. I'm almost done with it, and then I'm gonna watch Fans versus Favorites because I want to watch Pavarti and Suri do their thing. I'm such a Survivor has went from a show that I never even cared about 2 years ago to like my second favorite reality TV show. And as someone who watches a lot of reality TV, that's a big crown Obviously nothing can ever beat the challenge. But anyway, I'm gonna watch this season now. If only the challenge was on Hulu, because I would watch old seasons of the challenge all the time if it was on Hulu. I wonder if there's somewhere I can watch and stream, because that's what I subscribe to Hulu almost exclusively, because it has some of my favorite like CBS reality TV shows, like old seasons, like The Amazing Race and Survivor. Let me Google that. Let's ask Apple TV. MTV The Challenge. Oh, I have to buy this? Yes, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. I don't want to buy it. I mean, maybe I should just invest in all of them, but I really don't particularly want to in the age of streaming. Back on my Survivor shenanigans. I started season 17. It's so fans versus favorites, but I don't think I've actually seen. I just know about it. And then Matilda's here. I took a bit of Harry Potter break, but I have read over 100 pages today, which is super exciting. I think like 130 actually, so far so good. Sue's home from his football game and from his business call. We were gonna go out to dinner, but to be honest, my stomach is still not like really excited about any type of super indulgent food, so I got some Annie's boxed mac and cheese to eat for dinner. And Clay got some takeout, but I couldn't even like handle the thought of takeout because that's what did me in to begin with. So Annie's it is for me. And then I think we're gonna watch a movie.
The takeout took you out.
Wow. Honestly, true. We pivoted on the movie. Instead of Interstellar, we've decided on Christopher Robin because, you know, we just felt like a good old-fashioned childhood. Maybe we'll cry while watching this movie as adults. Isn't that right, Matilda? Plus, I need to cook my mac and cheese. And we are in bed, in pajamas. We finished the Christopher Robin movie. It was really cute. It's no Paddington. Wouldn't you say, Clay?
No, it's not a Paddington.
Paddington is like one of the greatest movies ever made. But it was super sweet. I think they did Pooh really well.
Yeah, they nailed Pooh.
And all the other characters. Story was nice.
Yeah, it was a little heavy-handed, but it was nice.
Yeah. Overall, though, enjoyable, I would say. And I loved Pooh. And his all his little sayings.
Yeah, they did the like the Winnie the Pooh animal characters.
Really well. And they were just like beautiful, like the animation.
You've always gotta love Obi-Wan Kenobi. What's his name? Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, he's also in Fargo season 3. But now I'm going to sit down and read some Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. As you guys know, I've read about 130 pages today, which I'm pretty satisfied with. I'm going to try to read more and then go to bed. We're trying to wake up kind of early tomorrow. We're, you know, going to have our big Sleepy Hollow day, which is great. Pumped for that. I have a whole stack of outfits planned for this trip. But yeah, I'm really excited to bring you guys along. I'm excited to hopefully experience all sorts of Halloween type things. But in the meantime, I'm going to get definitely in the spirit by reading task 2 of Harry Potter. Well, Harry Potter's, you know, route to figure out what task 2 is about, if you will, within a certain bubble bath. But yeah, so I am going to get to reading as I'm trying to read more, and then I'm obviously gonna have all day Monday because I have Monday off to read, so I should be able to get quite a bit in on that day because Clay's actually working, so it'll just be me. So there's nothing to do but read on Monday, so you know, tomorrow's for the jack-o'-lanterns and the cemeteries. But okay, so I'm gonna get to reading now, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, world. We are about to head out. It's Sunday morning and we're about to go on our road trip. I am wearing a pinafore and a striped sweater and tights, not necessarily hiking material, but don't worry, I packed some more activity appropriate clothing. We are gonna pick up some pumpkin spice lattes on the way to our rental car, and then we're off. Gonna be hopefully a really, really fun day of just exploring the great outdoors and all sorts of Halloween-y adventures. So come along, friends. We got our pumpkin spice lattes. Clay is driving. We are on our way. We got a zip car this time versus just a rental car. Not sponsored or anything, but this was really handy and cheaper than a rental car in New York City. Rental cars in New York City are insane, like $200 a day. But anyway, we're off. Going over the Brooklyn Bridge. How New York of us. Honestly, I always think driving over the Brooklyn Bridge is so cool. Like, this will be something I always remember. Dang, it's also a beautiful day outside. It's like sunny and cool. Fall is here and it is happening. 30 minutes outside of New York City. We're like, honestly, 12 minutes away. It's not very far from the city itself, which is a perfect day trip. But look, the leaves are starting to change. Look how beautiful it is. It's gonna be a great day. We've arrived at the Roosevelt State Park. We were gonna go to the house, but you need like a private tour ticket, so we were a little unprepared for that. But we are gonna take a nice little nature stroll. The great outdoors, 45 minutes north of New York City. Isn't that right, Clay?
Yes, sir.
Oh. We decided to take the Overlook Trail. So far we're overlooking a lake in the trail that we started walking up. I know I've said it a million times, but it is so nice outside today. I changed. First outfit change of the day. First nature spotting of the trip. It's a hairy caterpillar. I wonder how hungry he is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, look how hairy he is. He's cute. He looks like a little belt cleaner. Oh, leave him alone, Clay. Let him thrive.
Okay.
Oh, he's fun. He's real fun. All right. Have a good day, Mr. Caterpillar. People are allowed to ride horses on this trail, and it blows my mind. But there's also a lake here. It's really pretty. But also horses. It's almost like we're back in Scotland a little bit. Beautiful water. Foliage over there starting to peep through. Clay. He was in Scotland. We're on a little like edge of the water situation. It's so pretty. And this lake is called Swan Lake. And Peep, I don't think they're swans, I think they're geese. But there are creatures in the water, everyone. Made it to the downtown area. It's so cute. We're gonna stop off and get some lunch. Very nutritious, matching lunch of burgers and beer. We're outside. There's the Hudson. We've made it to Sleepy Hollow Graveyard, so new destination in the books, I would say. Spooky. Pretty cool little spot. Really kind of bring me back to Scotland, but much more spooky vibes, right? Much more fall. The leaves. Having a nice little stroll. Bye, Sleepy Hollow Graveyard. We saw Carnegie's grave here. That was pretty cool. We found a little pumpkin place, so obviously we're buying more pumpkins. Lots of bizarre zombie options, so that's what we're going for. Oh, Clay really likes this giant gourd thing. Oh, there's corn.
Perfect opportunity for a corny joke.
Oh God. Kill me. Cute little music hall. And kind of like Main Street, actually. I think it is actually literally Main Street, labeled as such. There's Clay charging ahead per usual. We have about an hour before dinner, so we're just kind of meandering around. We're at dinner with polenta fries. Delish. Butternut squash pasta, and Clay got salmon. Looking delish. And it's all farm to table, fresh produce. Love it. Clay wanted ice cream. We found an ice cream parlor. It's really cute. And then we're off to the haunted house. I got brownie a la mode. Incredible. So I got strawberry on the only cone that's allowed to exist, which is the wafer cone, or the cake cone, sometimes called. Clay and I both agree on this.
Comment below what your favorite cone type is and why it's waffle cone.
It's not a waffle cone.
Cake cone.
All right, we're back in the car. It's nighttime now, which means we're finally at the main event. Everything you've seen up until this point is just the appetizer, because we have two really exciting things on the docket. Now that night has fallen, we're gonna go do a haunted house. Clay, which I usually never would agree to do for that very reason, as just Clay just illustrated, because I get startled really easily. I don't watch scary movies, but this says it's suitable for children 12 and up, and it's historical. So those two things made me feel like maybe I could tough it out.
Historical, that means the ghosts are real.
That's fine, as long as it's historically accurate. But I doubt I can film in it, but we'll bring you along as much as we can. But then we have the great jack-o'-lantern blaze, which is a bunch of pumpkins, which I'm sure we can film. So I'm so pumped. We're off. Dinner was super tasty. We got ice cream, which was super tasty. It's been a really fun day, but now it's time for all the Halloween stuff, and I changed again. Woo! Is this a full moon on our adventures in Sleepy Hollow? Because it looks like it. Lupin. Going on a candlelit walk. I'm already scared. I heard someone scream. Wish me luck. Clay just said that I forgot how much a 12-year-old could handle. I'm pretty sure 12-year-olds are braver than me. We finished the haunted house. It was very impressive from a theatrical standpoint. Very long too. I did get startled multiple times. But now we're off to the pumpkin patch. Clay wants a picture with the guillotine. It's very Jacobin. Is that right? Jacobite? Very French Revolution.
Yes.
I can't remember. So we're gonna do it. We're here. Just parked. Can you see the pumpkin arch? We've arrived. I'm so excited. Also, there's a flag made out of pumpkins. This is gonna be great. We got a hot chocolate and donuts. Post ice cream, pre-pumpkins. That's how we live. Oh, you can't see the pumpkins on the other side, but there's pumpkins everywhere. And trees. Keep in mind, these are all real pumpkins. Like, holy macaroni. These are pumpkin dinosaurs. It's like Jurassic Park, but the pumpkin version. And we're about to go across a pumpkin bridge. Wow. Time
Chocolate is hot.
Lady Liberty in all of her glory. Excuse me? Who is this talented of a pumpkin carver? Can you teach me how, please? I mean, look at this. And then over here, there's a whole train made out of pumpkins. And then here, it's literally a Halloween dream come true, everyone. Come to this if you live nearby. Obsessed. And then of course we have a jack-o'-lantern blaze version of a Andy Warhol painting. And then you have that famous painting of the diner, the Nighthawk Diner, I think. Jeez. It's a dragon made out of pumpkins and a covered bridge covered in pumpkins. I just don't know what else to say except, oh my god, pumpkins. It's a dream. It's a dream. Matilda came to the pumpkin patch. Oh my god. I wish this is something I could have in my house forever. Also, look at all the other dogs. So cute, but mostly just the bug. It's like we're in Harry Potter book 2, but actually a giant spider web constructed out of pumpkins. Clay and I keep trying to decide if it's real or fake pumpkins, but I really think they're real, which is just so wild. Absolutely bananas.
That's gross.
Bananas. This was the thing we saw when we first walked in, and I was most excited to enter. Wow. All pumpkins. And just like that, we're home and off to bed because it's really late and we're tired. I actually have tomorrow off, so I will be doing a bunch of reading because, as you guys know, I read nothing today, but don't worry, that is for tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Right. Good morning, everyone. I am wearing my peanut sweatshirt and it's like 9:30 on the couch. I slept in a bit this morning and I sat on my phone a bit this morning as well, which, you know, is relaxing. I am not gonna lie to you, I woke up with a large amount of guilt for taking this Monday off of work. I don't know why. I think it's because usually when I take a day off work, I'm somewhere, so it's inevitable, like it's unavoidable. Like it's not like I could go to the office if I wanted to, but here I'm just taking off like a random Monday in New York, which is a terrible feeling to have. Like, do not feel guilty about taking a day to yourself. So like, I am a walking example of what not to feel, but sometimes you can't help it. But I'm fighting through it. I'm not letting myself cave in. I'm going to take this day. My whole team does not care that I took this day off. So I got it approved weeks ago. So I'm just going to hang out, relax, and kind of have like a mental health day, I'm gonna call it. Like, slow down. I'm gonna do some filming. I'm gonna treat it like a Sunday basically. I'm gonna read so much Harry Potter today. That's a huge goal of mine. I'm gonna try to finish Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire for one. I'm going to film like 2 videos today, so not too many. I have some errands to run that I've been kind of behind on, and I'm gonna cook something tonight for dinner. I don't know what yet, but I'll run to the grocery store at some point and get something. I don't know what yet though. I don't know what I feel like making, but it's going to be tasty. And those 3 things I'm going to do. Was that 3? I lost count already. But I'm not gonna feel guilty for one, and I'm just going to enjoy my day. It's kind of cloudy, it's cool outside, hence the Peanuts sweatshirt. This, by the way, is so soft. I wear that Hawaii sweatshirt a lot. I don't know if you've noticed, but I love crew neck sweatshirts. But the Hawaii one was always my favorite because it's like the softest. This is just as soft as that and more seasonally appropriate, so love it. And I think I'm still gonna order that Peanuts t-shirt offline because I am a I just love fall things. And I might do a face mask today. I feel like I need to be taking better care of my skin. I just get stressed about what I put it through. Too much makeup, not enough skincare. But anyway, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. I might pick up a croissant, and I'm just going to let myself enjoy the day, and I'm not gonna waste any more time or energy feeling stressed or guilty about not being at work to like answer emails. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. It's fine. The world's gonna keep turning. This day will be much more beneficial to me here than it would be me there. Though, my iPhone does come in today, and I texted Clay to ask if it'd be too extra to go in, sneak into the mailroom at like 5 p.m. and so pick up my new iPhone, and he said yes. So I guess I'll wait to pick up my new iPhone until tomorrow. But anyway, this has been a long rant. I'm gonna get coffee. Well, not get it. I'm gonna make a latte now. So, cheers. Goodbye. Making coffee, and you'll notice there is Survivor on in the background because, again, guys, I'm living my best life today. Oh, also, Clay found these at the grocery store and picked them up for me. Thriving. I'm never able to find these in New York City, so excited to treat myself to those maybe today, maybe later. We shall see. Hi everyone, it has been a really lovely morning. It's a little past 11. I have just been doing a lot of admin. I figured out what videos I'm gonna film, which I'm now gonna do. I outline them and everything. Answered some emails, watched a lot of Survivor, so far this morning is great. I have not read yet, but don't worry, I plan to do a lot of that later. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to make for dinner. My appetite's still not 100% there, like, meaning I'm hungry, but not everything sounds good, if that makes sense. But regardless, I'm gonna film now. I'm wearing my Peanut. I just love this Peanut sweatshirt. Best purchase in a minute. And then I'm wearing the headband I got from Urban Outfitters yesterday too. So, gonna get to filming, gonna get this knocked off the to-do list, and then I'm gonna go pick up a sandwich, I think, for lunch, just like a turkey sandwich. And then I'm gonna get to reading. I finished filming despite, the lack of help from this one. She is just the worst employee. I'm gonna go get lunch now because I'm starving and I'm dying for a turkey sandwich. I know I said I wanted to pick up stuff to make groceries for dinner, but honestly I remembered that Clay picked up some Tostino's pizza rolls to make me feel better, and I think I want to eat those for dinner because I love Tostino's pizza rolls. No shame in my game. I cook a lot. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Today's the day. Voila, picked up my delicious sandwich. I'm gonna watch some Survivor, then I'm gonna do a few quick errands, and then I promise I'm actually gonna start reading. Isn't that right, Matilda? Yep. Okay, errands are officially done. Apartment is officially cleaned up, and I'm officially out of excuses to start reading. So I am going to read some Harry Potter. I will give you guys a page update a little later because I don't want to give myself any other reason to not just start reading. I am past the halfway point of this book, so I've made really good progress in the illustrated edition. So I'm gonna read a chunk of this now, and then I'll probably put Survivor on to watch and read, but I want to read first without any distractions for a little while before I do that. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it right now. Starting really right now. Hi everyone, I have been on the couch with this one for a good chunk of time, like about an hour and a half. Ouch. And I'm happy to say I've read a lot. I obviously haven't read the illustrated edition, but it's so heavy, so I'm gonna hold up this one. And I just checked what page I'm on. I am about to be on task 2. Harry just dropped an egg in a bathtub, and that means I'm on page like 481, which means I've read about 250 pages so far, which is great. Again, I am planning on finishing this book today. I don't foresee that being any type of problem. I honestly feel like I'm reading the illustrated edition faster than the normal book, and I think it might just be like a mental thing because the chapter book is over 700 pages, so I feel like if I read 50-60 pages I would take a break. Similarly, if I read 50-60 pages of the illustrated one, I would also take a break, but 50 to 60 pages in that in the illustrated edition is significantly longer than the just normal novel version, because there's just a lot more words on a page. So therefore I'm just reading it in faster chunks than I think I normally would. That's speculation, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sleepy, so I'm gonna make another latte, and then I'm gonna put some Survivor on. I'll probably honestly just keep reading, but I just also want to watch Survivor because I'm really liking this fans versus favorite season. I'm highly entertained by it, so I really want to watch more, so that's what I'm gonna do. Watching Survivor and doing my favorite pastime, which is pretend house hunting. Does anyone else go on Redfin and just look for houses in places you want to live one day? This is Austin. I always make the price range like super high and pretend I'm a millionaire. It's more fun that way. Taking a quick Survivor break and house hunting break to do some editing for the videos I filmed earlier today, so I'm gonna work on that now. And then football is actually on later, so I'm gonna watch that and read. So every time there's football on, I actually get a lot of reading in because it's like the perfect thing to watch and read to, so it's gonna be top notch. Also, check out our pumpkin stack over there. Of course, out of the 2 we picked up yesterday. Looking good. We have a nice like tone of pumpkins. I'm a big fan. I fell down a bit of an internet hole. What's new? It's also nighttime, which means I'm having a bit of a crisis that my day off is almost over. But I'm actually gonna sit down and do more reading. I might put pre-game football on for background noise, but I'm gonna pick up Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and continue reading some pages. I don't think Clay has to work super late tonight, which is awesome, so I might actually see him, which is great. But in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna put some low noise on and read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I'm gonna paint my nails too. I've been I restarted painting my nails again. I used to paint them all the time, like throughout high school, and then I just stopped because I got too lazy. But I have been doing it again, and so I'm trying to do it like weekly, so it's time. So I'm gonna paint my nails tonight too. I'm saying it, so I do it. All right, I've been sitting here. I've been reading Harry Potter. I read another really good chunk, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I also poured myself a bowl of flaming hot Cheeto fries. It's been so long since I've had these because I don't sell them here. They're so good. I poured myself in a bowl because I'm trying not to eat the whole bag because I do want to eat my delicious and nutritious dinner of Tostitos pizza rolls. That is a real college throwback of most of the foods I ate when I was a college student. Very unhealthy, but very cheap. As for the Goblet of Fire, I'm making really good progress. I've read another 40 pages of the illustrated edition, which might equate to something like 60 or 70 of the actual edition. This illustrated edition is beautiful, but it might be my least favorite of the 4 that are out, simply because there's honestly just less illustrations. And I'm not even saying like full page, because I was expecting there to be less full pages, but even like the chapter heads and the other ones, I feel like there were custom chapter heads and those were illustrated. And I'm not even expecting like every chapter head to be that, but pretty much all of them just kind of have a border, and everything's still beautiful. Like, I'm not really complaining, but you know, if I'm being nitpicky, there's just so many less, and there's just so many more plain pages of just full text, like nothing at all on them. Again, a much longer book, I totally get it, but I'm just surprised mostly at the chapter headers. There just aren't any custom really chapter headers at all. And then even like small illustrations are less frequent. And I'm sure the volume of illustrations is the same. And I don't know if that's like how it is gonna be for every book. Like the number of illustrations is the same per book, but I don't know. I mean, this book took 2 years to make versus the other ones came out every year. So I just assumed because it took 2 years, like we would have a larger volume of illustrations, and perhaps I'm wrong on the volume. I really, really could be. I don't feel like I'm wrong, but it could just be simply because this book is just so much longer. It just is less noticeable. That being said, all the illustrations are so beautiful, but I just feel like we're missing like some of the ambiance and some of the custom pages that we kind of got through the first 3 that just aren't here. Like I'm not even, again, not even full page, just like beautiful custom backgrounds or things like that I just feel like aren't as prevalent in this one. That being said, I'm loving the story obviously, so that's great. I'm gonna continue to read. I'm gonna eat my Cheeto snack, then I'm gonna make my dinner. And I'm just gonna keep reading and hanging out, enjoying my night. Clay has so far confirmed he's gonna get off a little early tonight, so I think we're gonna watch some Downton Abbey or something along those lines, and it's gonna be really great. I'm really looking forward to hanging out with him a bit before I have to go back to work tomorrow. I haven't been to work since Thursday because I was sick on Friday. It feels weird. I feel like I'm like going back after like summer vacation or something. I'm not prepared. I'm gonna have so many emails to read and get through, but that's tomorrow Reagan's problem. Tonight, I'm gonna eat my flaming hot Cheeto fries and read Harry Potter. It's bread week, and the bread I'm making in the oven, aka my Tostino's pizza rolls, are done. Also, my mom got me this tea towel last week when she was in town and thought it was a hoot. I just literally think of her and laugh every time I see it now, so this might be an all year thing. Bon appetit. See me featured in the next, I don't know. I was gonna say like Eat magazine, that's not even a real thing. Anyway, back to Great British Bake Off. Guess who's home? It's Clay. We are now gonna watch some Downton Abbey and I'm gonna paint my nails. And then that's really it for the night. Good news is I am well past the 600 page mark of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Do not have, I said goblet really weird, but I don't have very much left. So I'm definitely still planning on finishing that tonight. So that is really exciting, but we do get to watch a little bit of Downton Abbey on the way, which is the bomb. And probably have ice cream later, right Clay?
Yes.
Or cookies, or both. Just a very nutritious night tonight. Millie's gonna show us her special trick.
Gentle. 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 Good girl.
So
Oh, God.
gentle. We have retreated into the bedroom for the night. I am gonna read more Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I'm trying to finish this bad boy up. I don't have very much left at all. I also scored myself a Haagen-Dazs ice cream bar, so that is exciting. I'm gonna have a Haagen-Dazs, my dear people. To quote, to be like an, you know, a character from, oh my God, Clay, the new season of Marvelous Miss Maisel's December 6th.
Oh, wow.
Breaking news! Sorry, there's an ad. Wow, I'm so excited. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I really like this book. It's probably one of my, I mean, like, ranking Harry Potter is difficult because I love them all. The 4th one might be like closer to the bottom. It might be like 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7. Oh. Please don't quote me on that ranking, it changes so often. Regardless though, I'm really enjoying the story, but I'm particularly excited to jump into book 5 because I love book 5 so much, and then 6 and 7 are just like so intense. So Harry Potter reread will continue, and I can't wait for the illustrated editions to come out for those in, you know, the very near future. I mean, my God, that'll be like 6 years. Wow. That's, gosh, I'll be 31. Scary. Anyway. I'm gonna sit down and read now and stop having life crises and eat my ice cream because I'm an adult, so.
I'll be 33.
Clay, you're gonna be old.
Oh.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the end of the reading vlog a few days later. I just wanted to quickly pop in and chat through everything I read this weekend. It actually ended up being such a fun weekend. I had so much fun in Sleepy Hollow with Clay, and then having that day off was honestly so good. But throughout the weekend, I read, and only read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and I was able to finish this, which is super exciting. I'm really happy with all that I was able to read. I read just over 500 pages this weekend, which honestly is always my goal. Matilda just had dinner, which is why she's here with her bowl, trying to get seconds. But yeah, I really enjoyed reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It has been such a long time since I've read this, which I feel like I've mentioned before. I thought the illustrated edition was really good. I was expecting more illustrations, but the ones that were there were stunning and beautiful. I'm not holding the illustrated edition up because it's flippin' heavy. It's like a workout. That being said, I'm super excited to move on to book 5, which is one of my favorites of the series, like definitely top 2, top 3. So I'm especially excited to get to that one, and I plan on reading it probably next month, and then I'll try to finish out the rest by the end of the year, if not in January. But yeah, this has just been such a lovely rereading experience for me. It's great to have reread all the books before going to London and the Harry Potter studio tour, which I'm doing in 3 weeks now, which is wild. But anyway, now I'm just going on and on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon with another one soon. Goodbye.